Alright, welcome back you guys. It's your girl Ken
and Han.
We're filming again separately today because we're still self-isolated in quarantine, but as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be filming a what we eat in a day. I know Han and I try to be as healthy as possible, but we definitely fall off the tracks a couple times, all the time really. But here's just some different ideas or maybe some new things you guys can try. It is currently later in the day than I'd like to admit. And I'm not really a big breakfast gal, to be 100% honest. Like if it's a weekend or we're doing a brunch, like I'll go to breakfast. But on my average school day, my average weekday, I don't fix a good breakfast. I will usually fix this apple cider vinegar drink and just drink that and call it a day because I'm not that hungry. All of my classes don't start till after 12, so I have lunch pretty quickly after I get up considering. So I will go ahead and show you that drink that I make. Just realized that my camera lens was zoomed in for all of that, and that's why my face was huge. But let me recap. For my breakfast, little drink, whatever you want to call it, you only need 4 things: water, apple cider vinegar, honey, and lemon. You can put however much of anything you want in it. The whole point of the lemon and the honey is to kind of counterbalance the bitterness of the apple cider vinegar. The more you drink of the apple cider vinegar, the better it is for you, because all it does for like your probiotics, your gut, your health, your metabolism, all that stuff. But it is pretty strong, so start off with it like a teaspoon, a tablespoon, whatever you can do, and then get better. Some people will just take like kind of a straight shot of it. I don't really like that, so I'll do it in tea and sip it through a straw, because it's also not good to touch your teeth because the acidity in it. But I'll show you right now the steps. I just use a Keurig and put hot water in a mug and kind of mix it all up. And as you saw, that's pretty much all I do. And I like it with hot water just because it kind of dulls the bitterness as well. Super simple. I'll just usually drink this while I do my makeup in the morning and get ready, and then usually head out the door. I also take it to go if I'm going to work or going to class. Super easy on the go. Would highly recommend if you're not a breakfast person but still want to drink something in the morning. That's really it.
Good morning, guys. It is 11 o'clock on the dot. Usually I sleep in and pretty much only have time for 2 meals, so I usually just have breakfast or lunch when I wake up and then dinner. But today I thought I would try to fit in 3 meals for this video so that you guys can get some more ideas and just so it can be like a full day of what I eat. So I'm gonna have breakfast right now. I'm actually really hungry, which is surprising because usually right when I wake up I'm not that hungry, but I woke up starving this morning. So I'm gonna be making an acai bowl for breakfast. I am obsessed with acai bowls, and I actually just learned how to make them. So I've been making them so much recently, and making them at home is not that hard, and it's a way cheaper option than going out and buying one. Okay, so for this recipe, you will need a food processor or a like super high powered blender. The ingredients that you'll need is you'll need some frozen bananas, the acai, some fruit juice, and then just fresh fruit of whatever that you want for on top. Oh, and granola, I forgot about that. I like to put the bowl that I'm gonna use in the freezer while I'm making it. That way it gets cold, and when I pour the acai into the bowl, it doesn't melt as quick. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Interjection, you'll also need frozen blueberries. I forgot about that. Acai bowl that is gonna taste amazing. I definitely recommend trying to make these at home because they're so healthy and they're so freaking good. I could eat one of these literally every single day. So I'm going to go enjoy this.
Alright, it's not that much later, but I came back downstairs to the kitchen to make some lunch. Since I did just kind of wake up a few hours ago, I'm not that hungry again, but what I'm going to decide to do today is make just a little protein smoothie. You can put so many different things in these. I constantly mix it up. Whatever berries I have. If I have spinach, I'll put that in there. I always put chia seeds. We don't have them at home, but in New York, that's what I use. I have protein powder. I use coconut milk. In New York. Here we have regular milk. You can substitute so many things. And this is also just a great way to kind of clear out whatever you have in the fridge. And again, if you're working, it's a lot easier to drink something than pause and like eat a whole meal, so it helps me keep me going, especially right now during finals. I'll take you along and show you what I put in it. My number one goal is to not make it too big because I tend to get too excited and put too much in it. I'm gonna start with frozen mangoes. Frozen fruit just keeps it colder. I'll put some fresh strawberries in there. Strawberry mangoes, probably my favorite flavor combo. I will put a scoop of protein powder. I typically put a little bit of milk. I also don't drink dairy that often. I don't really like milk, so this is a good way for me to get that in my diet. Put some ice. I don't usually do this, but since we have it, I'll put some yogurt in there. This makes it a little creamier. Because then it melts slower. It's still pretty big, so I didn't mean to make it that big. Alright, and that's really all it is. Self-explanatory. In the future, I'd probably put more strawberries and mangoes in it just to give it a little bit more flavor, but the other stuff was healthier anyway, so not bad. I'm probably gonna go back up and do more homework. Got a busy day, pretty much finals right now for me, but I will catch you guys again at dinner.
So I am back for lunch. It is 2 o'clock, so it's been a few hours since I had breakfast. I'm not too hungry because I kind of had a late breakfast, and I don't want to eat too big of a lunch and not be hungry for dinner tonight because I'm very excited for what I'm having for dinner. I'm just having some leftovers for lunch. I know the point of this video, I should be making something, but I need to eat these before they go to waste. So I have this leftover spinach ricotta ravioli that Josh and I made the other night. And then I'm gonna have some watermelon on the side. It doesn't really go together, but I cut up this watermelon and I really want some. So I'm probably gonna eat the ravioli and then snack on some watermelon while I work on more schoolwork. So I'm sorry that's not so exciting, but that's the reality, and I really need to eat this before it goes to waste. I got my ravioli with my chicken, so good, highly recommend spinach ricotta ravioli. And I got my bowl of watermelon. One of those just fell out. Gonna go eat this. It's gonna be a good time. Stay tuned for an exciting dinner coming soon.
All right, so it is dinner time. Shout out Colton for waiting to make dinner with me. Okay, so we're twins, if you didn't know, but we never can agree on what to eat, what to watch, like literally anything, just because we're so different. So I really wanted shrimp because I've been liking shrimp recently, so we're gonna make shrimp. And then we wanted pasta with it, but we couldn't agree on what kind of pasta to make. I wanted spaghetti noodles, he wanted bow tie noodles. We didn't have bow tie noodles, so then we compromised on ziti. And then I'm gonna want Alfredo sauce, he's gonna want just butter. So it's gonna be not complicated, but extra. Most people wouldn't do this. But on that note, all I know as of right now that we're having is shrimp and pasta. We usually would have like asparagus or Brussels sprouts with it, but we currently don't have any of those. So stay tuned and you'll see what else we have. Probably some fruit, maybe some veggies, we'll see. So we currently got the pasta cooking and the shrimp cooking. We just put butter and garlic powder in there, right? Yeah. That's the update. Alright, so this is the final product. We're just gonna have some strawberries, raspberries, and grapes with them. And you can see the pasta with shrimp. There's Colton. And, you know, not the most nutritious, but not terrible either, so we'll take it.
It is almost 6:30 and I am going to start making dinner. So tonight for dinner, I'm gonna be making spaghetti squash. So I have never had spaghetti squash. This is what it looks like. But apparently it's supposed to be like a healthy replacement for noodles. So you just cut it open, put it on a pan and bake it in the oven. And then when it comes out, it comes out as strings that look like noodles. So I wanted to try it because it's a healthier option. I've heard it's good. So yeah, and I'll let you guys know how it is later when it's done. So that was very difficult to get it cut open, but we got it cut open. Definitely be careful when you are cutting it open because you can hurt yourself and you will hurt yourself if you're not careful. I literally had to have Josh help me because it was really hard to cut open. So I'm just gonna season it with some salt and pepper and olive oil and then stick it in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes and then it'll be done. I am actually sitting on the couch to eat dinner today because I'm feeling lazy, but I have my spaghetti squash with the marinara sauce on top, and I'm gonna give it a try on camera to let you guys know what I think because it looks pretty good, but I'm a little bit scared. That is not bad. That honestly is pretty good considering it's a vegetable. Being a noodle, that's pretty good if I'm being honest. So I definitely would recommend trying this, especially if you want to try to be a little bit healthier but still like feel like you're eating pasta and get that like taste, you know. So that being said, I'm gonna go eat this and catch you guys later. It's 9 o'clock now, and after dinner I always, well, not always, but a lot of times I like to have some type of treat or dessert or just something sweet because I love my sweets and I cannot get enough of them, and I swear I crave it all the time after dinner. I've been liking these popsicles. These are supposed to be healthier. Josh is the one who got these originally and I started eating them and now I like them. So I'm gonna have one of those. They're good, so definitely recommend getting that sweet tooth fix in with these bad boys. We hope you guys enjoyed today's video and seeing our comparison of what we eat in a day. Obviously, I'm gonna speak for myself, but I don't always eat healthy. Like, there's definitely times where I eat just whatever I feel like it because I'm just not feeling a healthy day. But for the most part, I've been trying to be better about it recently. So stay tuned for a video coming from Kenna on Sunday. It's gonna be a good one and you don't wanna miss it. All right, guys, bye.